Hey guys, this is Sarah with Ripple Effect Fitness. I'm going to break down a quick and easy animal flow based warm-up sequence that I've been using with my clients the past 2 weeks here in Ripple Effect. So basically what I'm going to do with this sequence is start with the base movements of beast position and crab position. We're going to do a static crab and a static beast. Then we're going to move into the crab position again and do an alternating foot lift. Then we're going to switch back to beast position, do an alternating foot lift there. And then we're going to switch back to crab and then finish up with a crab reach. In addition, I've been having people do a traveling beast after this, so that's going to be the final exercise. So that makes 6 exercises in the list. So when we get to the traveling beast, I'm just going to I'm not going to show a lengthy shot of me doing a crawl across the floor, but that will be done for distance versus the other movements being done for reps or time. So let's break this down. So the first thing we're going to do is a crab, okay, a static crab. So crab position is essentially, it looks kind of like a capital letter M, okay? Really important on these movements that you try to grip the floor to take some stress off the wrists. And I recommend that you go through kind of a wrist mobility sequence prior to doing all this too, just to kind of get things primed so they're not cranky. So look, crab position, you're gonna have your fingertips facing, I'm just gonna turn myself this way. Fingertips are facing away from your butt, okay? Feet are flat on the floor, gripping the floor with your hands, chest is up, shoulders are back, and then you're gonna raise your hips off the floor just high enough to where you can slide a piece of paper underneath your rear end. Okay, so we're gonna hold this for time, okay? That's all we're doing. So you're not sinking, you're not way up here, nothing crazy, okay? So that's static crab. Static beast, we're gonna get into a quadruped position, okay? Which is essentially here with wrists underneath your shoulders and knees underneath your hips. So the deal with beast position is that we're gonna walk the knees forward just slightly ahead of the hips, okay? And then you're looking straight ahead and we're gonna hover the knees. So we're gripping the floor, okay? Externally rotating those shoulders and then bringing the knees off the floor just high enough again, just so you can slide a piece of paper, okay? So that's a static beast. So we're gonna go back to static crab, but we're gonna add an alternating foot lift here. So the way that this is gonna work, we're gonna get you in your crab position, hovering the booty off the floor, and then you're going to try to remain still throughout your entire body as you pick one foot slightly off the floor. I recommend for like a count of 1 to 2, and then alternate to the other side. Those of you that are in a little bit better shape could probably hold for a little bit longer, but for the sake of warming up, I like to kind of keep things moving. So be aware of any shifting that you feel going on in your body that's excessive, if there's any differences between left and right. Okay, so that's I call it a crab with an alternating foot lift. So we're gonna do a beast with the same kind of thought process. I'm gonna turn this way so y'all can kind of see a little bit, hopefully, what's going on here. So again, we're gonna assume beast position. We're gonna hover the knees, and I'm gonna attempt to do this as best as I can. I injured my foot last week, so I don't know if you can tell on the camera how beautiful it is. It's no longer as gnarly as it was, but it's kind of a little bit difficult for me to dorsiflex my toes, but it's a lot better. So I'm just gonna attempt to show this as best as I can right now. Knees are a little bit forward of the hips, looking straight ahead. The goal here is to keep your body nice and still as we're gonna alternate picking one foot barely off the floor and then the other foot. If you got Janet Jackson, it helps you with that. So that's the beast with an alternating foot lift. Okay, from there we're gonna switch back to crab position. We're gonna do what's called a crab reach. So this one's fun. What we're doing here, again, you wanna have an active grip of the floor with your hand. We're gonna push through the heels to drive the hips up as far as they can go. So you're getting like a back bend here. Once the hips have reached maximum height, you're gonna continue the reach with the arm. So you're gonna take this down arm, externally rotate that shoulder and lock that in, reach the arm, Look down towards that hand and then come back down to start. And I like to have my clients alternate these. So hips up, reach the arm, externally rotating this right arm into the floor, and then coming back down. So hips, reach it, coming back down. Okay, so that's the crab reach. Last but not least, it's just a forward traveling beast. So essentially this is similar to a bear crawl. When I think of bear crawl, I think of butt being more up in the air. So with the traveling beast, we're trying to be still with the body, keep everything nice and level with the floor. Okay, you can also go backwards, which I'm not gonna show because I'm terrible at it at the moment. But there you have it. That's 6 animal flow based movements that y'all can do as a dynamic warm up. I recommend going through at least 1 round of that. 1 to 3 rounds. It should take you probably 5 to 10 minutes max. Keep it going. You'll feel really good and limbered up from that. And y'all shoot me some input. Let me know how you like it, and we'll catch y'all later.